And we are live, and I wish we had all that on stream, but that's okay. I got the gold thing set up again. Shout out Ducks in space who are in the audience. Join the Discord if you haven't. I'll make that the pinned message link in the comment section for those listening. Well, if you're listening after the fact, then it is sort of too late anyways. And if Ducks in space are ironically the only ones listening to that, that's almost paradoxically wrong. I sadly lost that mic. Okay, so for context for stream, but he does have a wired skull.
No.
That's...
Oh, I'm so heartbroken.
Well, you know what, Ducks? You know, I'm not even gonna explain. Just if you've seen this, go watch the previous streams from like a year ago, and then you'll get the content. Okay, Ducks, how are you?
Hello?
So this is how the
Is my mic
skull
working?
candy mic. Yes, it does work. So this is what your skull candy mic sounds like.
Okay. Yes, this is what it sounds like.
Honestly,
Okay.
it sounds, if not better, then about the same as the previous mic. I'd say better.
Yeah, it sounds like you're
Am I
ever
breathing
so
into my
slightly
mic? Or is it like
muffled.
going off?
Slow little
But-
bit, yeah. I mean, it's probably something you can figure out.
I have to have it like right next to my mouth and nose. It's not a very long mic.
Fair enough.
It's like
yeah,
directly
and
into
then
my ear,
obviously,
and then
I think that's where we're hearing the little wind noises of it like bumping into you or something.
yeah, so I have to like hold it with my hand and my
Oh,
phone
good.
in the other.
That sucks. I mean, that said, I am doing that right now with mine. The only difference is you're not hearing anything as I walk around with it in my hand.
Oh,
But mine's expensive.
well,
I don't recommend getting it for the podcast, just for the podcast.
well, it's almost 10, so I need to go to bed soon.
Fair enough. Well, did you
Then you
have
definitely sound better.
did you have any updates for us on how you've been the past few months or anything? Anything for the podcast?
Yeah, how did you lose your mic too?
That as well, yeah.
That's a story.
I just lost it. I have no idea where it is. I don't think I even have it anymore.
Do you think somebody stole it at work? Did you bring it to work one day?
If anything, it got thrown away because my dogs probably chewed it.
Oh, the
Oh.
dog. Dude, I bet you it was Immortal's dog. The one that pays him to sleep. Okay, actually, Oodie, if you should text Immortal, see if he'll come on, and if he does, we have to just accuse him of this.
Okay.
Well, right now my room is like a dump for all the stuff my parents don't want. So like my room is like super cluttered with like a giant pile of laundry, and just like a old washer, an old dryer, just like old appliances in my room.
And a vending machine or a crane mic. Hopefully. What if your parents washed it? They're like, oh, this must be dirty.
I mean, it's like a decently sized mic, so it's like pretty obvious that it would be in my clothes if it were. So if they did, it was probably covered in like dog poop, and they just threw it away.
Ugh.
Because the dogs like to poop on the laundry pile that's in my room.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, we're
It's a
okay. That's all
mess.
the more reason to blame Immortal's dog.
Okay, well, Ducks, before you go,
So,
Immortal did say he's gonna join like now. And so who best to accuse him than Ducks
Oh.
himself?
Yeah. Okay, I'll lead into it, and then
Perfect.
I'll set the stage, and then Ducks, you'll just be the one, like, so I'll set it up basically, and then you'll be like, yeah, why did your dog poop on my mic? And then proceed to chew it up.
It's great because Kamui and I are always the one just like talking around the subject.
shat on it
Ducks
and
is the
then
one
chewed
that,
it.
like, bluntly, directly says it. I'm like, I know it's wrong.
This is perfect.
Yes. Ducks, while we're waiting, have
Oh,
you
that's free game.
read Boruto at all lately?
Or rather, have you been watching our videos to stay up to date?
Oh yeah, that.
I've been playing Storm Connections to try to catch up.
I feel like that's not gonna help you catch up at all, but it's good to refresh your
Darn.
memory.
I'd rather do anything but read the manga at this point because I just hate it.
I understand.
You
Fair
hate the
enough.
Two Blue Vortex manga, you say?
No, Boruto manga. I dropped it at the owl arc. I'm not even at Two Blue Vortex yet.
I'm gonna be honest, Ducks. I don't think you'll like Two Blue Vortex.
Well, Dux, if it makes you
I
feel
heard
better,
that whole.
it's...
We don't like it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We loved it, but we also hate it.
Well, Dux, if you've been around the channel for any amount of time, you would know that Two Blue Vortex makes no sense.
Makes sense.
No, what do you mean? It's 10 out of 10. Godly divine.
The only
Whatever.
statements
But
there.
it makes no sense.
Divine 10 out of 10. That's what it is.
There you
Yeah.
go. Love to see it.
Lately, it's been like a god tier divine 0 out of 10. That's it's divine, but it's 0 out of 10. That's it's better
Golden
than
turd.
that.
It's about on par with
Anyway, Ducks,
JJK.
did you have a spooky Halloween? Did you by chance dress up as a duck?
No. I had to
Oh.
work Halloween, so.
Were you allowed to dress up at work though?
I guess.
Did
I
you
mean,
dress
I'm a
up as
janitor, so there's no real point in dressing up.
I think that'd be hilarious, bro. Dress up as the no. Honestly, if it's not gonna be the duck, Mike, if it's not gonna be the ducks, I have the funniest costume that makes no sense, but it would only make sense to us, and that's why you should do it. Okay, you should dress up as the crane microphone for Halloween, and then do a podcast cameo of you in your microphone costume. That would make our lifetimes.
Okay, so that mic was like, you know those. It's like one of those. It's like a knockoff of those ones that you see in voice acting studio, the Go XLR ones.
Yeah.
So it's like so it's like a 3.5 millimeter version of that mic. It's not even USB.
Yeah, no, just get a mic costume and play it off as it's the crane mic.
It needs to be like black and orange, because that's what the mic was.
I bet you can find something on Amazon or any other website.
Honestly,
I
Dux,
guess.
of
I
all
can't imagine
people,
a microphone play here. Let's look it up.
Of all people, I feel like of all people for everything, the Walky Talky podcast, if it was gonna buy someone something, it would be Dux a mic.
A mic costume.
From the Walky Talky podcast.
Yeah, they have microphone costumes. I'm looking up Google Images.
Okay, Dux, that's worth it in my opinion. Kamui, I'm just gonna say this for you.
Can
Dux,
you screen share what
even
you're
if
looking
it's
at?
late, if you can dress up as a microphone and craft some kind of box that looks like a crane game around you, me and Kamui will buy you a microphone.
Hold on, can you repeat that? My dad just walked in. I didn't hear.
We will buy you
Your
a
dad wanna
microphone
listen?
if you
He's gone.
dress up as your microphone and then make a custom box around you to be the crane game. So you are a microphone inside
I have a
of a box.
lawnmower box in here I can use.
As long as we can see you through it.
Trying to see if I can find a microphone costume for you.
I don't know how it would work, but if you can do it, you can pull it off, we'll figure it out.
I need like cart or like those
Hey, seen a little arts and crafts time.
like those posters that you get for like your science fair projects. I would need that, and then like actual scissors and glue.
One of those like wavy,
I have, like, these broken
plasticky see-through
scissors.
things. It'd be perfect for like the glass or whatever.
Where are these people at Google Images getting these? Oh, it's a 3-step. Oh, it's like you can just make it from scratch. Okay, that's how this person's going over. Oh, here, Ducks. I'm gonna send this in the
Right
chat, the stage chat and the regular chat. Here's a little how-to guide on how to make your own microphone costume.
It looks nothing like that.
That's fine. That's fine because it's how you make it. You have to make it yourself, which means you can just color how you want.
It needs to be more square though.
Well, the point is they're just showing you some quick and easy ways to do it. So you can just take this as a guide and then make it more your shape and colors.
I love it.
I don't know if I want to do a face reveal or not though.
Well, that's fine. Just don't cut out the face hole. Just don't do that part. Just put it over your head and stand in front of the computer.
Oh no, Ducks, I got it. I got an even better one. What you should do is you should print out your Discord profile picture and just post that over.
I don't have a printer.
There's public libraries. There are ways around this.
Okay, I found another one.
I mean, my dad is a teacher, so I guess I could like
that as well.
try to get him to print out something.
You totally
yeah. I mean, I honestly, I Ducks. I genuinely think your school would be okay with you printing out your Discord profile picture and saying it's for a Halloween costume. Like, I think you could just explain and they'd be okay with it.
So I have this podcast. They offered me a deal. So like, I need this printed out.
Yeah.
Listen, it's for the experience. They got the whole thing listed out here. It's gonna be fun. I say it's worth it. And you get a microphone out of it. I say it's worth it. Just do it for free. But you also get something out of it. So there you go.
Yeah, and I gave you so far the only 2 links I could find. One is just a microphone costume, but it will take 2 months probably to get that one. Not very high demand for some strange reason.
No, I would just make the other one. That's more fun anyways.
I think the first one's funnier.
Yeah.
I want you to make it yourself. Just do a little arts and craft, you know.
Plus you'd have to make the crane game part of it anyways.
Yeah. And so I've done in school, we had these like sled competition things where we had to build our own sleds and with like cardboard and duct tape and stuff. So you can absolutely do it. Like I've done it with a sled before. And let me tell you, our sled was insane. We destroyed the school competition with that sled. I'm just saying,
Doc, some of the most fun
I'm wondering how I'm gonna try to explain this.
Like, science fair projects or whatever. Like there was like 2nd grade or something. There was like a brain they gave us, quote unquote. I forget what it was. It was a very fragile thing. Like, I don't know, an egg or something. Probably was an egg. And you had to make something around it, given the materials you were given. And then they were gonna like drop it from a ladder and see who can drop it from the highest without the egg inside cracking. It was such a cool idea to make the like box around it with the supplies, with the tissues or the tape or the glue or whatever they gave us. It's awesome. So no, I totally say if you could do this construction craft thing, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be totally worth it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll say this before I forget. We should write this in pin messages for the real life channel thing where we just do shit like that just for fun. But I also had one at school. We had to design paper airplanes so that we could throw it the farthest. I won. Me and my partner won. We were. I didn't remember how we did it. We were just figuring. We were looking up stuff. We were just doing a bunch of aerodynamic like studying stuff, and we just built these insane paper airplanes. That was a 5th grade project. Remember that one?
I have no idea what I ever did in 5th grade. I just had 5th grade blocked out from my memory.
Like projects, like we had to do this topography thing where like I had to just do a topo map of the school area, basically. It's like it was the most ridiculous. It took me forever.
Hey, Immortal Phoenix is here.
Let's go. Okay, so Immortal, are you here? I'm assuming you're
Immortal.
Here.
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying.
So,
yeah.
Well, you're gonna need to listen for this.
We did want you here for a very specific reason.
But it's time. I want you to consider this a trial. So there's a rumor going around, and I dare say it might even be beyond rumor. We've heard that you've done something.
We don't want to accuse you. We just want to get your explanation for this.
You know who did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's not
you're
really any
very
point in lying.
close to this thing, this person, this being of existence. You know them very well,
And
and
they're here.
they've
so.
allegedly done something kind of bad.
Yeah.
And we kind of wanted your opinion on this.
So with that being said,
So what am I being?
yeah.
So what am I on trial for?
Ducks, do you want to just lay it out for him?
Since you're the victim here.
Why'd you dog shit on my mic and then chew on it?
Huh?
Yeah, he probably needs to hear it again because I feel like he
I
wasn't
know
ready.
the reality
Ducks,
of
can you
the
say it again?
situation. It's grave. It's setting in. But this is real. So let it sink in. So go ahead, Ducks.
Why did you dog shit on my mic and then chew it up? Why did you do that?
Oh, he was probably bored.
Milo. So, Immortal. Would you say
Mhm.
that Milo is a lot like Ryuk from Death Note?
Maybe.
Well, you said he's bored.
Mhm.
So that's a pretty glaring
Like-
red flag.
Like 2006 live action Ryuk? That one specifically? Or the manga one? Or
I haven't seen the live action one to compare, but I was thinking the anime Ryuk, especially when he makes hold on, let me show you. There's a particular face that I'm thinking this seems like a face Milo would make. Let me go find this real quick.
So just to be sure,
I have a feeling
Immortal, was
Oodie
this,
knows
do you think,
exactly what I'm looking for too.
was this before work, after work, or was this like during a break?
Yeah. And just to be clear, Ducks, was Milo making this face when he did this to your microphone?
Kamui sharing
I
his
don't know
screen.
because I wasn't there. I just
Oh, good point.
Yeah, that's why it is lost out
Immortal,
there.
do you think Milo would be making this face?
Was Milo making that face?
Yeah, how often does Milo make that?
With these teeth jutting out, you know, ready to chew on the microphone?
Looks pretty ready to chew
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, does Milo happen to be like missing teeth? I'm not sure what happened to Ryuk here, if he got punched in the face in one scene or something, because it seems like half his teeth are just gone. But
they're just little tiny teeth.
Mhm.
They're just
No.
they're disproportionate.
okay, well that's okay because you know Milo and Ryuk don't have to be 100% the same. Out of curiosity though,
Sorry about that.
did by chance Milo? Do you think Milo was making this face after he did what he did to Dux's mic?
the look of happy guilt.
No,
The little stinker.
he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he feel guilty about it? Was he a little bit more serious, you know, like this?
Yeah, he felt. Yeah, he was pretty guilty.
Mm.
Okay. So Milo understands where he went wrong. Is Milo, does he have any intentions to make amends to Dux?
Yeah.
Did he say what he was going to do?
Yeah, he was pretty much gonna go into his cage.
Well, Dux, what do you think? Milo, does he have any intentions to?
Come, I'm sharing your
About
screen,
wanting
watching
to
the
atone
stream, watching
for
the
their
share screen.
sins?
It's an infinite loop.
I was checking comments. So real quick, in the comment section, Ash, which photo were you referring to at the time? Was that Ryuk, or is that
That was my guy.
possibly the Light and L ones?
That was definitely the Mike guy one from
Huh?
earlier. I was reading chat.
Mike Guy?
Yeah, my photo. You know the one. If you just scroll earlier in stream. you
Oh
would see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I need to go
Well,
soon.
here. Do
Well,
I have this saved in here anyway?
Ducks, before you
because we could show
go-
everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. So,
Just
so Ducks.
The-
When it comes to this, thoughts?
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
well, what do you think is happening here?
Hold on, yeah, what?
What's
what do you think's happening?
Oh, okay. Is his like spine backwards?
Well, no, he's just thrusting
Oh no,
forward.
he's just drawn weird.
You know, there's no
Well, what makes
telling
you say it's
where the
weird?
spine ends and the thrusting begins, and so really blurring the line here. I love the aesthetic that the artist went for in this drawing, this illustration, I would argue. But that's my interpretation. I want to hear Dux's interpretation.
It looks like he turned around too fast, and now like his hips and his spine are like backwards.
Well,
So
you
he's
said
like butt
he.
thrusting.
Who exactly is this? If you don't mind just telling the audience.
It's that fight guy.
Hmm?
Not to be
Oh.
confused with Mike guy. Those are two completely different characters. That looks different.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait,
I
wait.
like
So
it.
is this Mike guy or is this someone else?
Oh, this is fight guy.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you know that's his name?
Artistic interpretation.
Okay. Immortal.
Perfect answer.
Would you like to weigh in on your thoughts too?
Preferably contrasting
Uh,
Dux's.
Who?
Yeah, try not to
Possibly
repeat any of the
comparisons,
same
but
points.
maybe even elaboration,
I-
building off the
he's in-
foundations.
He's
looking
in.
forward.
He would be considered a Hisoka guy.
Oh, it's a Hisoka guy, you say? Huh. Well, what makes you say that in particular?
Well, it's how the way he looks. Like, yeah, he's built like Hisoka. It's just my God.
Well, can you be more specific? Is it like his facial features? Is it his body? Is it his pose? Is it his hair?
It's his
No.
body.
What about his body in particular?
Well, I would say, considering they're
it's-
both adult males, they have a very similar physique. So it
Yeah,
distinctly
they're both pretty
points out
muscular.
between the two.
Well, the only difference is like he's got a little bit of maybe some fat on him. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, he's got two round humps on his.
Well, we don't know what's inside his clothing, so that
Yeah.
that could be influencing it, because we do know Guy and Hisoka are both pretty well, at least Hisoka, we literally see him shirtless and he just is jacked and shredded. So Hisoka's not fat. So who do you think's fatter then? I guess if you seem to think that they're fat, so is it Guy who's adding the pounds here, or is it Hisoka?
It's Guy.
Okay. Well, where do you think the pounds are most concentrated?
Around his abdominal areas.
Like here? What about here?
Yeah. And then I see someone in his back area. I don't know if he's being.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like he's shoving it into his butt so hard his butt moved up there, if I had to guess.
And I would just say those are his abdominal
It looks like a
muscles.
goblin. Like
Yeah, his abs are actually so large that they're bulging out.
Makes sense for Mike Guy, all things considered. Under Immortal.
it looks like there's like a little.
That hard.
It looks like there's like a little tiny human like piloting a mech suit, but like they got the proportions wrong, so now it just looks weird. So like that little stomach bulge is like where the actual goblin is, and then there's like a little pulley system for the arms.
Would any of you guys say this is clown-like? Either in appearance or behavior?
I'd say behavior. A little bit. Clowny.
Well, do you guys agree?
I guess.
Somewhat.
So, Immortal, under your interpretation...
I mean, I'm not up to
you see
date
any
with clown
clown-
fashion, but I don't think they
any
would go
clownery
for like a
going on
mute
here?
color palette.
Immortal, under your interpretation, are you feeling more of Might Guy or Hisoka in this singular illustration of this singular character?
I'm feeling more Hisoka.
Okay, so based on that, would
Okay,
you say
okay.
this
Well-
is Might Guy dressed up as Hisoka or Hisoka dressed up as Might Guy? Or is it a combination of
My
the two,
guy.
perhaps a fusion, or a child from the two?
I would say my guy dressed up as Hisoka.
Interesting.
Okay. Nice.
Well, if that's the case, let's look at some other Might Guy costumes. So, we talked about clowns earlier. I mean, can anyone tell me without giving anything away what's going on here?
The Ducks, you want to go first?
Is that like Rock Lee wearing like a porcelain mask?
No, no, no. This is still Might Guy related.
So it's like that mask looks like it's made out of porcelain.
Well, who said there's a mask on?
It looks like a mask.
It looks like,
Well,
yeah, one of those anonymous masks.
Let's just
I can
go
see
with
it.
that assumption for a moment. What is Guy doing by wearing this mask?
Looking weird.
Actually, no.
Is he going for anything in particular?
If it's a reference to something, I don't get it.
I mean, you're not seeing the red, white, and blue. Does that not make you think of America?
It could also be like a bunch of other countries that use red, white, and blue.
List 2.
That
Like
is
that's not
true.
really a clue.
It's true. The good news is that's not the reference we were going for anyway.
What about his
Now,
winter
Immortal.
ghillie suit? Do you think he's hiding from someone, perhaps? Going along with this white face paint? The costume really
Wait, what?
brings it all together, if you ask me.
You know,
I mean-
Immortal, who do you think my guy is dressed up as here?
I'm not gonna lie. He looks like Ronald McDonald.
Thinking the same thing.
We should have tried that, Oodie. I don't know why we didn't think of it.
That would be good.
Well, I will say, Immortal, you're about as close as it can get without being correct. He's dressed up as it.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
Pennywise.
Yeah, the clown's name
Yes,
is Pennywise, not it.
Like Pennywise,
I
Dressed up
kind
as
of forgot
it.
his name for a second. That's okay.
like the older one or the new one.
The
older
older
one.
one.
We thought it was more
That
fitting.
said, do you guys have any thoughts here?
Ooh.
Is that the
Is
full
that-
size image,
Yeah,
or is there like more to the right?
no, that's it.
Oh, it's supposed. Well, both are important,
Okay.
but I would say this is more important.
Why does that have two mouths?
Well, we were hoping you could tell us.
To eat twice as fast?
Ooh, so what or
love it.
who are they eating?
So it can like no, it can like synchronize or like harmonize with itself when it sings karaoke.
Yeah,
Okay.
honestly, that's pretty cool.
I do like that. Yeah, that's interesting.
It's like
But-
the
So who
top
do you
mouth
think is
makes
synchronizing here? Let's go with that idea. If there were
The
two
top-
people synchronizing to do this, to sing this song, what two people do you think are harmonizing?
so the top one
Based
does
off
like the
this
high
image.
parts and then the bottom mouth does like the low parts.
My God.
Yeah, so,
like,
who do you think is
the-
which?
So like the top mouth would be like Chester Bennington and then the bottom one would be Mike Shinoda.
Gotcha. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
They do Linkin Park karaoke.
Shout out,
Immortal,
Dusty.
who do you think is who?
Immortal.
That's so weird. Oh, that I was just that's Mr. Potato mixed in with some.
Well, what
Why
gives
might
you
you
that
say that?
impression? Let's work one step
Well,
at a time
he's-
here before leaping to conclusions.
So when I'm the shape of the entire mask is similar to Mr. Potato,
Okay, so the contour.
and then
What
and
other
then there
features?
and it's like there's another face merged in.
And who
Like
is
that's the actual face. I no idea.
anything
Now I
jumping
don't know who
out
could
to
be.
well,
you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, what?
It's got a very
What jumped out to
Halloween
I
me?
mean,
vibe.
anyone come to mind?
It looks like he's sitting on that dude's shoulder, like he's like a cat.
I mean, if this had to
I
be
swear.
in a horror movie villain character, who do you think it would be if it had to be one of them? Just narrowing it
Michael
down a
Myers?
little. Interesting. Okay.
Ooh, what makes you say that?
Because I'm looking at the okay. So even though this may this entire mask or sheet of blanket may look like Mr. Potato, the ears is also connected to somewhat of a face, but it looks like a mask to me,
Hmm.
similar to Michael Myers, but it's a little bit, yeah,
So the question is,
distorted in kind
Immortal,
of.
is the potato head the
Mhm.
mask, or is Michael Myers the mask, or are they both masks, or are they both real?
I feel like they're both masks.
Ooh, is there anyone in control of both masks? Or are they maybe just sitting on display or something?
I feel like there is, but one of them kind of looks like a display, one of them kind of looks like it's being held up. The other one is just being
Ooh.
worn.
Who's the man behind the monster?
Or maybe they could be.
Immortal?
It could be a woman for all I know.
Oh, let me
Because
hear
I'm
your
looking
Does
most
because
anyone
it's
come
innermost
to
psyche
mind?
thoughts. Bring it all out onto the table.
well, well, it's a little weird looking at it from this angle because you know I'm thinking to myself maybe it could be a woman, but maybe it could actually just be a display.
But who would be displaying it then?
No idea.
Well, maybe there's like some connective tissues between these. Maybe the clown version of Anonymous Mike Guy from the previous picture is displaying this in order to impress Hisoka Mike Guy. Just a food for thought.
You know, Immortal, if you're having trouble, I'll allow this to give you a hint. So let's start by figuring out who you think this guy is.
A messed up Michael Myers.
What would be messing him up?
What gives you that impression?
Well, the fact that he has big ass dimples all over his face.
So
And
what do you think caused that?
His artist.
Well, if you had to blame it on a person or character,
Yeah, let's be a little bit more
that's
immersive here.
giving Michael Myers this appearance.
In universe.
Hold on.
I mean, Immortal. Let's start by asking you this. This might help you guide you. Do you think this man created this prop, mask, whatever? Or do you think this character made Michael Myers look this way? Let's start with that.
I think he made Michael Myers look that way.
Okay. So who do you think would do something like that?
Probably Oodie.
You know, Kamui, maybe we should pull up
Well,
the
in
next
the universe,
picture.
not out of universe.
Because Immortal, I feel like
I mean,
you're thinking too small. You got to ask the big questions. Go grand scale. Who is this, and what do they want?
I mean,
What's their
is this
goal?
ringing any bells?
Mm,
Immortal, if you were the writer
no, not really.
and you had to put yourself in their shoes, really think from their position. What is their motivation on the day to day?
All of the crepe masks.
Well, who is this?
That is Billy.
Who is Billy?
Uh,
But more importantly, how is Billy?
Yes.
Dux is on the right page.
uh,
Who and
I think-
how is Billy?
I think Billy is not doing too well.
Okay. Well, why? What makes you say that?
Well,
His
he doesn't
posture is
look-
off.
Yeah.
Well, what does that have to do with his emotional state of being?
He doesn't look happy.
He does need to turn that frown
What if
upside
he just?
down.
This is just a
He's doing a
straight
sad
face.
head tilt.
He's doing the head tilt. He could be looking at something and
Bill.
curious.
Inquisitive, perhaps.
It's his lack of pupils that makes him look depressed. I don't know.
Kamui, maybe you
Interesting.
could
Well,
shine
how do you know
some
these
light.
aren't Byakugan?
Shine some light on this with the next image.
Can you repeat that? I can't hear.
How do you know these aren't Byakugan or the light tint thing that characters in anime with glasses have all the time?
Because I don't see anything connecting it.
Well, based on the
What do you-
background,
what do
we
you
can
mean?
tell through the lighting there is a
Well-
light source above this protagonist.
Yeah. Shining right on him.
I don't see anything in his eyes. Like they're just white, so I don't think they're Byakugan.
Well,
Because like they had that little indent in the Byakugan, so
Dux, assuming you had a firearm, would you be able to see the whites of his eyes?
if I had a what?
Some sort of firearm, perhaps. I think you would be safe.
I mean, I've never used one, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, well, as long as you don't fire until you see the whites of his eyes, you'll be safe. And that should be pretty easy, all things considered.
To help you guys out, I want you to read this word to me. Go ahead. Any of you.
Do you have it pulled up?
What
It
word?
hasn't changed. Your screen, Kamui.
You can't see what I'm doing?
No.
Where I'm moving the cursor over the word? The bottom right
no.
corner?
Yeah, there you go. Bottom right.
I can't read it. So I'm using my phone to look at this, and it's like way too
Immortal.
tiny to see.
Immortal, can you read this word to me in the bottom right corner that I'm going back and
Hold
forth
on.
over? Circling?
Not the Discord things in the way. Hold on. I'm trying
You
to
can
get the
zoom
word
in,
of it.
Kamui.
Halloween.
Oh, say it again, Immortal?
Halloween.
Okay. Halloween.
Oh, I can read it now.
Michael
Oh, so that won't.
Myers is in a movie called Halloween. Where'd that image go? This one also says Halloween, and you accuse this of being Michael Myers. So now, Immortal, I want you to put the other pieces of the puzzle together.
Wow. What? So you said
Immortal,
okay,
if Michael Myers were to be dressing up as someone here, who comes to mind?
the mask
He's
on the
dressed
right.
up as the Mask, like the Jim Carrey movie?
No. Well, what comes to mind is his little plumber-looking suit. I don't know.
Well, no, let me clarify. If this was Michael Myers and he was dressed up as someone for Halloween, who would he be dressed up as?
Don't know.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. Okay,
Okay.
we'll do his hint first.
Well, no, I was gonna say the first letter is the same, but Kamui, I like your idea of a hint better.
My hint is gonna be. I'll give you in 2 stages. The first is Michael Myers and Hisoka are definitely friends and have spoken to each other about their Halloween costumes.
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Oh, wait, that didn't give it away for you? Okay. Let me just use a picture reference again. Do you remember this image?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Burn that image in your mind. Don't let it fade from your brain. Who is Michael Myers dressed up as?
My guy.
Bingo.
Mixed in with you.
So,
There you
who
go.
do you think did a better job with their Halloween costume this year?
My guy.
Yeah, I would agree.
well,
I think my
sorry.
guy did do a better job. Thank you for specifying, Immortal. So what do you like about Mike Guy's costume? Right
Yeah,
there.
let me pull him up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So I'm
you
glad
said
you
Mike
like one
Guy
over the other.
did a better
but,
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what did he do better?
He managed to blend in
Yeah.
With what?
with his environment,
What was his environment?
the grass, the trees.
The grass?
Yeah.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Well, why would one do better than the other at that? They're both very green.
Well, one is more. Well, one isn't as weird as the other one.
Well, which one's weirder?
The one on the left.
If anything, Immortal, wouldn't that be the
Okay.
reverse of
What's
the
that?
rubric standard here? Because I think the best Halloween costumes are the ones that stand out, the ones that pop out from the crowd, the ones that are easily identifiable, unique, distinguished, perhaps.
Iconic.
So, Immortal, how are you grading these exactly?
Well, hold on. I'm grading these based off of presentation.
Okay.
Well, what do you think the goal is with this presentation?
The goal. Sorry about that. The goal is to make sure is to, make it look cool.
I would say there's 2 versions you can interpret from this, in my personal opinion. The first is they're both going for the scariest looking costume, scary in whatever way they choose. The second would be they're both trying in their own way to emulate Mike Guy as best they can. Let's go one at a time. Who do you think has the scarier costume?
Well, as we all
Who
know,
looks scarier?
horror is a very broad horizon. So, Immortal, what is your subjective version of scary before we begin?
I would say my very subjective is Michael Myers.
Okay.
So, who is being scarier with their costume here?
Based on your subjective interpretation of horror.
I would say, nah, I changed my mind. It's still gonna be the Hisoka guy. I would probably not.
So, what makes you say he's scarier?
Well, it's mainly because of how weird he looks, and his arms are very elongated.
Okay.
What's
I like
wrong with
that.
that? We can't see how
I just don't
long
want
the
it.
arms are of the other guy, to be fair.
Body horror?
It's probably normal size, but
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
very
Yeah.
off-putting, you could argue. Outside of the norm,
Yeah, it's
the
very
standard, the
off-putting.
average, irregular, perhaps.
So, who do you think did a better job of dressing up as Might Guy here?
Hisoka, because he has a vest.
Okay. What do you think, Immortal?
Same thing.
Okay. Oodie, thoughts?
So I think this is very interesting ideology going on here because Hisoka, like Immortal was saying, I think has the better presentation, more effort, more behavioral integrity, whereas Michael Myers has the look down, the physique, the appearance even. And so judging it, it depends on your grading criteria, in my opinion, because you have to weigh the pros with the cons, the evens with the odds. So, Kamui, I'm curious, how do you do such a thing?
So, it all boils down to what rubric you want to use and in what units you want to use. So, for the sake of this, we'll use American units. We don't need to use the Japanese units
That's
because we
fair.
all speak, English
Yeah,
here.
just
But
get rid of the
I would say,
translations
in
differences.
terms of the costume, yeah, and we can always go back and forth if we need to. In
Yeah.
terms of the costume, I think Hisoka put in clearly more effort, and he gets the win for effort. And I also think he edges out Michael Myers in terms of the costume appearance. Honestly, for the hair, if nothing less, like he got the hair perfect. Whereas Michael Myers, he didn't really do a whole lot. He dyed his hair, but he lacks the shine and the bowl cut. He kind of got the style wrong. Now, you could argue that's because he's trying to put his own spin on it. But in terms of dressing up as Might Guy, I'd say Hisoka wins. However, if you want to say in terms of just a generic costume, but with the style of Might Guy, Michael Myers took a lot more creative liberty here. He took the green, he took the hair, and he made it his own. And for that, I gotta give him props for creativity.
I agree.
But Hisoka didn't shy away from staying true to his true nature while dressing up as Might Guy. That's my thoughts
Nice.
in the American units.
Immortal Ducks, any closing thoughts on this topic as a whole?
Yeah. Stay away from Hisoka, kids.
Okay.
Oodie, if you don't mind, can you help me find a certain image? If I say the original image, I think that might help you.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while you look for that, I'm going to ask Immortal and Duck some questions.
The original. Okay.
Can you explain for us? While Oodie looks. Oodie, did that make sense, by the way? Or do you need me to
I'm
text
looking
you
for the
separately?
original image, you said?
Yeah,
Okay. I could try.
I hope you know what I mean.
Sure. Oh, I know. Okay. Now I do know what you mean, I'm pretty sure. Okay, give me a minute. Keep going.
Now, Immortal and Ducks, please take it away.
So that's supposed to be like the Conqueror puppet.
Well, what makes you think it might be?
It's vibe.
I liked your answer so far, Immortal. Do you have any contrasting thoughts? A different person you might think is involved in
Ryuk.
this. Ooh, we have a clash. Okay, so Ryuk versus Kuro, Conqueror's puppet. So let's just assume it's both for a moment. What do you think they're doing here?
Looking at something.
Being
Well,
scary as hell.
remember Halloween costumes. What can
Jump
you
scare?
take it from here? Well, do you think they're dressed up for Halloween here?
I guess.
Who do you think they're dressed up as?
I don't know.
You don't know. Immortal? Yeah, thoughts?
What is going on? He says.
They're dressed up as my guy
Ooh, well, what makes
Yeah.
you say that?
because it literally looks like my guy.
Okay, this looks like Might Guy, you say.
Like a winter outfit guy would wear.
Okay. What about this looks like Might Guy in particular? Is it his nose, his teeth, his little
Well-
outfit? What's the earrings? What's standing out to you?
The hair.
Oh, the hair. Okay. Well, can you elaborate?
I'm glad. I put a lot of effort.
It
into that
looks
hair.
similar to. It looks
Yeah,
similar
like, what
to.
about it?
It looks similar to my guy's original hair
In what ways?
in ways that it pretty much has those white lines on the top of it, and it's looks similar to Bruce Lee.
Okay. So, I hate to inform you, Ducks. Immortal is correct. This is Ryuk dressed up as Might Guy for Halloween. So now we're gonna do a showdown.
But why does he have a beard though?
What is he? What?
Have a beard?
What do you mean beard? Where's the beard? These are just shadows. Well, I guess you
Oh,
could
I thought it was a
interpret it
beard.
as a 5 o'clock shadow,
That's how I
but I
interpreted it
think it's
as.
just light shadows.
Mm.
Where is he? Okay. So, who wins? The same criteria as before. You have the scary costume competition. You have the Might Guy lookalike competition. And those are the two. Who wins in each category?
Okay.
Whoops. All right, so starting with scary. Who has the scariest costume?
Ryuk?
Okay.
Ryuk.
What do you think, Immortal?
The Ryuk costume.
Okay. Who did the best job of dressing up as Might Guy?
Hisoka.
Immortal?
Izuka.
Interesting. So I would agree that Michael Myers is losing this battle, but what makes you say Hisoka did a better job than Ryuk? Given Ryuk's starting appearance. Take that into account. He's an inhuman
Well,
person.
he's wearing a vest, not a jacket.
Interesting. Who do you think did a better job with the hair?
Ryuk.
Immortal?
Ryuk.
Okay, because I think you guys have also been missing an important detail. Neither Michael Myers nor Hisoka got the eyebrows correct. But Ryuk has the bushy eyebrows in spades, as you can clearly tell.
Oh, I can see
I
it
think
now.
you're being a
'Cause
little bit hard. I think this battle is a little bit closer than you're giving it credit for. Now, we'll ask you again. Who did the better job dressing up as Might Guy? Whoever wants to go first.
Izuka.
All right,
I'm gonna
Ducks.
change it to Ryuk.
Oh, a
Ooh,
1v1 in the
50-50
spooktacular triathlon. Okay, we have a showdown here.
Okay. Immortal and Ducks, I want each of you to present your reasoning for why you chose the person you did.
Playing a little roulette.
Immortal,
here.
you can go first.
He still has the Mike Guy face, and he pretty much is
Well, let's just use a little reference here. You said the Mike Guy face.
well,
Hmm.
he still possesses his facial features.
Which ones in
Somewhat.
particular?
The side view, and I'm talking about that one. The very third picture on the first row.
Third picture coming.
And
This one,
Yeah.
okay. I hate the way this is making me do this. Sorry,
You
we'll have to
can
cover
drag the
Mike
other one
Guy
on top,
Schling to do
which would
this.
make it easier. Drag the other one top. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I
Cool
don't
cover.
even think about that. Okay.
You can also zoom in a little bit onto the face to make it a little bit easier. Okay, maybe not that much.
Should I zoom in on this? Okay.
Oh, he
Well,
kind of has
I'll give you
eyebrows.
this. They're both definitely
Ooh.
smiling,
Dux has a point.
but anything else? But Hisoka's not showing his teeth. And Mike Guy definitely likes to show his teeth when he smiles.
That's why I chose Ryu, because he's smiling. With his
Ryuk
teeth.
is definitely showing his teeth here. He's really putting his best foot forward to emulate Mike Guy's shining smile.
Well, you know,
I'd
I think
even say Ryuk's teeth are shining a little bit here.
on the Japanese scale, I think Ryuk wins hands down, but we are right now looking on the American version, not the Imperial system. It's important to compare.
Yeah, and if we're using the American units of a smile, Hisoka's smile is more American, which is why he wins there. But then again, Mike Guy is just at a negative in this case. He's just on the wrong scale.
Exactly.
So factoring that in, I do think you have to use Ryuk's Japanese smile because, well, that's what Mike Guy's using here.
Which I do think gives him a
I
slight
mean, he's using the same
edge.
system as Guy, so that means he's closer.
Exactly, just a few more bonus points there. Now, I will say, I think Ryuk has
Dux,
the
would you like
hardest
to
time based on
elaborate?
the base appearance. Need to change his appearance the most, whereas I
Say
think
that again?
probably Michael Myers the least. I think Hisoka, a bit of a difference, but I think comparatively, Ryuk had to change his appearance more than Hisoka did in general. That's also another factor to consider.
Yeah, Ryuk definitely was using the face makeup paint to do this. Like, he really tried his best. With that all being said, though, guys, I'm sure you've had a lot of questions throughout this whole segment, and I'm going to give you an answer with a photo.
Hold on, can I mention something real fast?
Yes.
So I like to think that Ryuk decided to dress up as Mike Guy like a year after Light died because he was still bored. So he decided to take up cosplay as his new hobby.
I like that as an idea.
I mean, honestly, dressing up as Mike Guy would definitely cure your boredom. But that said, this should hopefully answer your questions. I can zoom in a little bit. Does that resolve everything?
We are sort of coming out in the open with this one, so it is a lot to take in, I'll admit.
Is this supposed to look like Guy?
But hopefully, now that we've come clean, it's all cleared up now. Immortal, does that help?
Yeah, Immortal, if you'd like to just explain to the audience how this resolved all your questions, just, you know, they get it's different when we explain versus you. So, can you just take it away?
So, hold on.
Well, just say how this photo answered all the questions you had earlier.
Yeah. After all, you
Sure, you
were
were thinking
the one
about it
with
in
the
your head.
questions. We don't want to put words in your mouth.
Did this photo answer my question?
Well, how
Well, it
did
did.
it?
Can you just explain how?
Yeah.
Um,
Like I'm sure the light bulb went off as soon as you saw it. So just take us through.
I heard the ding all by myself.
yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Maybe a little
I don't know
starstruck. I
either.
get it, a little stage shy. It's not your first rodeo, but still, it can happen. Understandable. Not everyone has best performance when put on the spot like that. Not everyone can be an improv artist, so maybe Immortal, if you can script your thoughts and get back to us. But if it comes to you, just let us know. You know, cat's got your tongue and all, but maybe some little confidence boost here. I think you're doing a great job with this whole thing so far, Immortal. So hopefully you can take it away.
Uh, I'm trying to do something right quick.
Maybe you just need a little bit of a
Uh,
reprieve while Dux gives his explanation, and then we'll come back to you, Immortal. So go ahead, Dux. So I know you're chomping at the bits to give us
I
your
feel like
answer.
this guy's supposed to be judging the competition on like who is the most guy-like. It's like this is a judge, and then they had like 30 minutes to put their best guy costume together, and then he was the judge, and then he made Ryuk win because
Okay,
Ryuk was the winner of that contest.
I like it. He definitely is a guy.
Yeah, I like
For
the way
sure.
you piece that you formulated that really well, actually.
Very elegant.
That
You
was very impressive.
extrapolated the information presented to you and came to a conclusion worthwhile.
Now, Immortal, if you're troubled, I don't know if this image will just help give it away.
Since you do seem a little awestruck over there.
Correct guy.
Or
Okay,
is it
perfect.
Might
So you
Shrek?
understand. Okay, now, yeah, I mean, if you have to pick between Shrek Guy and Might Shrek, what are you saying?
I'll say Might Shrek.
Okay. With that in
Shrek guy sounds
mind,
too
Huh?
take it
generic.
away.
Now that we've narrowed it down, Immortal, thoughts?
Hold on.
What?
It's just just some random person in a costume.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, but Immortal, who is that? Because that is the sort of Patient Zero origin source behind this all.
No idea.
I'll give you a hint. He is in the movie It Follows, if you've ever seen it.
It
I
follows.
haven't.
Yeah, It Follows. Have you ever seen his popular
Yeah.
horror movie?
No.
Okay,
One of the
well, I rated
scariest
it a 0
movies
out
of all time.
It is what, yeah, scientifically so.
It is rated as one of the scariest movies of all time, according to several sources, even studies.
It's up there with Smile and Insidious and all the other horror movies.
And the 1984 Mario live action movie.
See, now we're
I
thinking.
haven't
Now we're
seen that
getting
one
close.
yet. I do need to watch it.
Bringing it down to a specific year, one of those older years to make it make sense as well. So obviously, it's in more than one movie, considering It Follows came out recently, and this was just presented as a feature cameo sort of instance. So, what movie is this from? Any horror heads in the chat? An anonymous tip, even. Chat? Thoughts? Come with that Pinocchio ass.
Can anyone piece the puzzle together for us?
This is not planned, Ariana, to be fair.
This was the most unplanned topic of the night by far.
But low-key, Kamui,
It's
after
because
this,
I shut up and ruined everything.
especially considering we only streamed because Free Game asked, and he never even unmuted before leaving within 10 minutes. That I feel like it's
Are
fair
they
to
streaming
end
right
the
now or no?
stream after this topic and just change the title to Mike Guy's Halloween Spooktacular or something.
Oh man.
Be like, Mike Guy's Halloween costume. Or, like, Mike Guy. No, do this. Mike Guy did what? Caps.
With the thumbnail, yeah. No, I
This
totally,
Mike Guy
I'm totally
situation
down.
is insane.
Totally down.
Honestly, the Hizuka thumbnail might be the best one for that.
I completely agree. I was thinking the exact same thing, unironically, before stream. That'd be hilarious.
And maybe we could add some text that says he did not, or what did he do? Oh, let me.
No, I think it's good as is. We'll just have to be cropping it to be correct.
The Mike Guy
concentration.
situation is insane.
Don't
In
have any
caps, what
text,
did
you
he
mean?
do?
The Mike Guy situation.
Should
is
we add
insane.
text to it? Or
No,
text?
Kamui. Based on the recent Mr. Beast drama, I know the perfect thing. If you're doing text, put the text saying he's done, or it's over, or something. He's done. I
Okay.
think it's best.
It's over, or oh, that's tough. He's done.
I think he's
So-
done.
It's
Is the best.
Jover.
He's done is hilarious. Bro, we should just start doing that, considering it popped off for the Mr. Beast drama people.
I'm just reminded of all those next Taku thumbnails.
This next
I was
thing
wondering,
is
like,
so-
Mike Guy and Mr. Beast are the same. They're
Don't do that to Mike Guy. He doesn't deserve it.
just a picture of Mike Guy with the text, he's finished. It's hilarious.
Oh, he's done or he's finished.
I like he's done. It's more simple and to the point. Literally just shorter.
Mike Guy
Oh,
went
God.
past his limits, but can he pass these allegations?
Can Mike Guy beat the allegations? Bro, is it gonna just... Why is it doing this? Doesn't work. It does not like the showing.
Gosh.
Oh my god, just... Thank you.
Dux, I know you did say you had to go like an hour ago. I'm going to hold you up in case that's a thing.
I already went past my bedtime, so it doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, I feel like that's not how that
That's the
works, to be
spirit.
fair. If anything, it's just getting worse and worse.
I mean, I have to get up at 6.
Uh,
I have to get up at 6 in the morning, so I have 7 hours.
That's not even bad yet. Like Dux, we do appreciate your company and all, but like, I would hate for you to just have an awful day tomorrow because of us. So.
That's fine.
Just trying to help you
What?
out. I don't know.
I don't understand. Maybe it's because I have too many things open or something. I don't understand. But I've like...
I survived the
Who's that
13-hour
closing out of-
stream. I can
It's
survive
just-
this.
Usually
fair
it just
enough.
works.
Oh, you guys beat
It's
the
just-
record without
there we
me.
go, okay.
Beat the record?
Isn't your longest stream like 14 hours
Oh, something like that, yeah. Kami,
for your longest stream?
I think you're gonna, Kami, I think you're gonna need to, like, change the, like, you're gonna have to stretch it, I think, would be best. It doesn't have to be
Okay.
all the way, obviously, but just,
Are those
like, a
content
little bit
supposed
more.
to say something?
Wait, what?
Are those kanji supposed to say something, or is it just AI generated
It's
whatever?
just AI.
I think it was...
Probably
I mean, it
kanji
was
in the
originally
original.
like Schwing.
Yeah.
Why is it... Oh my god, okay, I don't want that much.
Well, that might be good. Just check it. Because like you want the whole
So I started
oh.
learning Japanese like 2 days ago.
feels like the same.
So I'm still like on like hiragana, katakana. I learned how
Do you
to
want me
write
to
out my
like
name.
crop it as well, or do you want me to just do this stretch?
Crop it as well, but I feel like it didn't stretch at all. Like, Kamui, at this rate, I feel like I could just do this faster.
Yeah,
than you.
it's because it undid it. Oh wait, hold on. I'll have to do it a different way. Okay, because this is being stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, hold on. All right, here's what we'll do. We try and oh my god, 30, but then just the X is
worst way to
160.
do this.
Did you just work? Okay.
Honestly, Kamui, if you want, I could just crop out the might guy, take out the background, and put it just like a normal gray background just to have the text be easier. And that would fix the aspect ratio entirely as well. You get the
All
whole
right, then
might
just
guy.
do that.
Okay. Perfect then.
Anyway, Immortal, did you have any topics? Immortal?
It might be a little
It's Joe for
dazzled.
forum.
After all that, I can't blame him. That was pretty intense.
I mean, we were just trying to get to the bottom of things.
That's fair. Might have came on a little bit strong for him. Understandably so.
Well, Rain, if you would like to
So
give
can
your
I get
thoughts.
context for that whole thing?
Yeah, go for it.
That whole dog bad thing?
Can you send the picture?
Oh yeah,
in
you
chat,
need
Kamui?
Immortal's dog.
constellation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you need me to send the picture. Okay.
It just makes it easier.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
I said, can I get context for Immortal's dog thing?
Oh yeah, Immortal's dog. Yeah, Milo pays Immortal to go to sleep.
That's
It's his job. He's explained it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he said he gets paid $20 an hour for this.
That's more than I get paid.
Yeah, Milo. It's kind of unfair that Milo is
I
not
agree.
hiring.
I get a
more
grand total of
employees.
$12.50 an hour.
Immortal
He
has
didn't
it
get the
easy,
janitor.
although he says it's really tough work sleeping for Milo.
He has indeed said that. Which I don't know. What do you think about that, Duff?
I have to wait. And then what?
Would you agree with that assessment?
Hard work for sleeping?
Yeah.
Yes, it is hard to sleep, as I have been awake for a long time now. I've been awake since like 6 a.m. and it's now 11:04.
You can go to bed if you need to.
I mean, I'm not tired yet.
Okay, I mean, you weren't gonna go to bed anyways. I guess it's fine. Just want to make sure you're good.
I feel like we just have that effect on people though. We just wake them up with our nonsense.
Quick, think about this. Quick, think about that. Quick, ad lib, go.
It never ends.
Improv. 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, tell me your deepest insecurity. Go.
So, Oodie,
Yeah.
did you want to end stream with this, or do you want to like do another topic after?
I mean, either way. What do you think?
especially since her game's gone at this point. You should ask him what happened, but I would say either do the Daigo reaction or just watch some more movies.
Which Daigo?
Daigo Knight, the only Daigo I've
Oh,
heard of.
You know, I'm low key down.
okay. For his new Naruto rewrite?
Well, we're starting from the beginning, so we're really on episode 3, but yeah.
Oh. I'm caught up with that. That's what I've been watching instead of Boruto. It's just a Daigo Knight rewrites.
I love that.
I don't know, maybe he'll get to Boruto one day.
Oh, actually, Ducks, have you been keeping contact with Trippy at all?
I tried to message him a few months ago. He responded like a month later, so I just decided that.
Wait,
He responded?
share your screen. Yeah, hold on. What? You can just verbally say, what did you say, and what did he say back, and what are the dates of this?
Hold
Check
on.
right now.
I'm checking. Hold on.
Because we might need you to help us.
We were talking about my dog.
Okay.
Hold on. We were talking about channel mascot instead of Itachi.
For
So I
Walky
just
Talky?
threw it out there. If what?
For Walky Talky?
Yeah, for Walky Talky.
How many months ago is this, though?
2023. Hold on. July 12th, 2023, at 4:29. But if me,
Okay, I mean,
you, Kamui, and all want pity to devourer of worlds, god of destruction, to be the mascot instead, he might change his mind. And the chippy goes, I don't care either way, I'm fine with whatever.
okay. You should try messaging Trippy again and see if he responds. Just about anything.
Hold on. I got this.
Bet.
And then if he responds, immediately message us. You know, when Trippy said he watches the videos from time to time, I really hope he's watching these ones.
Okay, I just texted him.
Okay, what'd you say?
Opinions on fried chicken.
You know what? That's good, dude. It's so generic, you might just answer. Okay, Oodie, if he answers ducks, should we ask a similar question, but different food?
Yes.
I'm
Be like,
watermelon in it.
what do you like better, lobster or crab?
I'm
Something like
down.
that.
I've only had crab, so I have to say crab.
And if he says I don't like either, that's fine. It's just we just need an answer.
A little bit round. A little bit of a different style here. Just don't know what exact font it is.
So what do you want as the channel mascot if you had to replace Itachi?
Might guy.
Rippy. Or this.
It's just the Hisoka as Might Guy.
Honestly, I love the following 3 that I'm gonna pull up. So this is my profile picture right now. Ryuk Guy, Might Ryuk, and Hisoka Ryuk. Or Hisoka Guy. I would love to have any of these. That's the best. I think this one works as a profile picture. I love it.
What if I became the mascot?
Ooh.
Do you want us to use a Might Guy Ducks AI blend?
I mean, this is just a Discord default
Yeah.
one. That just
Yeah.
happened to fit really good.
I mean, that still makes it funny.
I didn't
Still
even
works.
realize until months after.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I thought it was just the profile picture you chose.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we at least.
I don't have anything to make digital art with.
Fair enough. I'm glad we at least started
Immmortal unmuted for a second, but then he remuted.
with this title and thumbnail so that we could get the first free 90 views before changing it to something that's inevitably going to be bad. Well, I don't know. Maybe considering the thumbnail is pretty popular right now. Let's see. You
Can
know
you share your
what?
screen?
I'm about to fix. Well, here, hang on. Let me go to more Pegasus channel. Go to videos. Go to popular. Mr. Beast just destroyed his career. Okay, so that's the title scheme I'm stealing. Might Guy just destroyed his career.
I kind of liked the Mike guy did what? Because that one could get Naruto fans that have no idea. It's so generic that they might click on it.
I mean, do you? Okay, that
I
is
mean,
funnier.
the
I found-
Kishimoto did. The Kishimoto said what? One that J-Man did the thumbnail for. Did get pretty good views, didn't it?
I found one.
But-
It's Mr. Hold on. It says Mr. Beast league messages just ended his career. It's over.
It's over.
Mike Guy's league messages just ended his career. It's over.
My guy's leaked photos ended his career.
It's just him smiling.
Okay, I got the.
And that's how he got canceled.
I got it updated. The title, thumbnail, even description. So, there you go. I'll put it in
It's Mike
chat.
Guy's shirtless pics. Everybody's jealous. They want to end him out of spite.
Bro, this looks so funny.
You'll love to see it. Okay, at this point,
That's
Kamui, it
going
just
in
straight up
hard.
would be easier if we just left this as a stream and just like, I don't have to clip it because there's nothing to clip. It just is the whole stream. It's like perfect. Plus,
Well,
no
yeah,
videos that way.
my question was more so, do you want to do a second stream for the Taiko rewrite watch, or do you want to just watch a movie instead?
I mean, at this point, we're on such a good movie grind. I feel like let's keep the shifts the gear into high motion, keep on the same track, and listen, it's not going to be like podcast topics. We have a few immediate movies to watch. We'll watch those few immediate movies before switching to a different thing. So I feel like we have so infinitely many different things started. We have to wrap up something just to get the number down.
Okay.
Like, I feel like tonight we can watch either Smile 2 and The Passenger, and then the other one, or maybe both of those tonight. And then a few Cam movies.
Well, honestly, yeah, I
later
can be
this
up
summer.
this late. We do need to figure out with the guy in West Africa
Guys,
Yeah. That's
time.
Ro. I don't even know how to say his channel name. I just okay. Shout out Ro. Everyone loves him. Literally infamous in the Boruto community. Is this gonna work? They don't work. Okay. Ro.
so Trivia responded.
right
Wait.
now.
Did he? Are you?
Yeah, he said I like it.
Send a photo.
Bro.
I need proof, and I'm checking my DMs to see if Trippy's got the online thing.
There's literally. No
He
way.
says he keeps it permanently on Do Not Disturb or something.
Did he say why? Or did he just say that?
Because he doesn't like notifications or something.
I wonder why. Well, anyway, send it in chat.
Dux, did you
And then,
realize
okay, we're gonna have to ask him a question.
he deleted his Discord? His like server, I should say. I don't know if Dux, you were even in it, but yeah.
What?
Trippy deleted his Discord server a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. But anyways,
Ducks.
But
we're waiting on
Okay,
you to
no,
send the picture.
okay, real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him next a question, but what food should I say do you like better?
I mean, should I just ask him a question next too
hold on,
now?
I'm sending you a thing.
Okay, he's sending it straight to me.
Well, I think we do one at a time.
Hold on, I'm focusing on sending the things real fast.
Okay.
Okay, Oodie, you help me. What food should I go with? Should I do crab and lobster? Because I was worried that I guess he could just say none if he doesn't like either.
I mean, that's fine. Go for it.
Okay.
I was gonna ask Fruit Loops or Cheerios.
Wait. Did Trippy unfriend me?
That's
Bruh.
right. I messaged
What?
him the other day and it didn't go through for me either. Kamui, Trippy unfriended us and not Ducks.
I clicked add friend and said, that didn't work. Double check that the username is correct. Did he make a different Discord?
I mean,
Trippy, Ducks. What is his Discord?
That's trippy.
it's the profile picture of the like black and white Kakashi. Here, you can just send the message.
Is that what you're saying too, Ducks?
I'll just send it. Well,
Yeah,
no, he
it's
sent me the
black
message.
and
I'll
white
just send you
Kakashi,
what Ducks sent me. I don't know why you didn't send it in general tab. There you go, Kamui.
I sent it to you, Kamui.
He blocked us. Yeah,
Is
that's
it because
what.
all the
Because
fishing trip
what else?
nonsense?
Isn't that the only way it doesn't let you add friend?
Bro.
Hello?
Yeah. So I guess Trippy blocked us. What did we do?
You roasted it too hard for the fishing trip.
I
So,
look.
we're the
The
coolest
question is
guys in
when.
space, though.
He can't be saying that. So when did he block us?
Probably when he deleted his server.
I guess.
Ducks at
But,
this
like,
point.
I mean, I can kind of understand if he didn't like us occasionally commenting on his videos, like saying he should stream with us, but he's over here hearting the comments and responding to some of them, like, and saying we're the coolest guys in the space and that he'd like to hop on it sometime. He can't be saying that if but you don't respond then. You say you're done. You don't lead him on for so like
Trippy's leaked
do it.
messages just ended his career. It's over.
Literally, bro. Okay, Ducks, at this point, you can't even like text him something
him.
in relation. No, you cannot text him something in relation to us. I feel like the best way that we would ever get information out of Trippy in regards to us is if you somehow got in a call with him with something unrelated. Because he might agree to that.
I don't think he'd respond to a call.
I don't think he would either, but
Maybe if it's quick. If you're like, hey, can you help me with my mic? I got a new one. That could work as well.
Yeah, because I would have to explain to him that I cosplayed as a microphone, and then I got a big ass lawnmower box and shaped it into a crane game box.
Well, you don't even
And
have to do that
then
because
I
Trippy was
sent
there
a
for the
picture to
original
you guys.
context. Just be like, hey, I got the new Skullwire microphone. Can you help me troubleshoot it? You make sure it sounds good or whatever. I can imagine that'd be the easiest thing for him to say yes to and then get in a call.
yeah.
Unless he's watching this stream right now.
He's not. Well, he
He's
might be
not,
'cause he's
bro. He
texting.
blocked
not.
us. He's not. There's not a chance. Bro would have left a comment by now.
Oh no. And apparently he's watched a couple of our videos and has left a single comment.
True. But I don't believe him then.
Okay, Docs, we're sending you on an Itachi double agent mission for us to get in that Renaissance
Ducks,
call.
you have to do this. Just
Has
just let him go through like whatever he recommends, and you just try to like just do it for a little bit, and then after like 10 minutes, maybe you can like randomly, so ask him like what he's been up to, and ask him how his YouTube channel is, and then and maybe like as you progress through talking, you can just be like, you can just ask, be like, have you like when you're hopping on the podcast next, like you haven't been on the podcast in a while, when you coming back or something, just casually after you've asked all the other stuff though. It has to be like the last thing on the list.
I would not wait 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'd say 3 to 4. Maybe at the max.
Well,
depending if he
yeah,
wants
that's
to leave
exaggeration.
immediately.
The point
Yeah,
is,
yeah, I really like his new mic. When you hopping on the podcast?
well, no, you
And
gotta
then-
ask him about like his general like life, like how he's been and like how his YouTube stuff's going first before you get to the podcast. And you should also do. You should
Record
write
it.
this down so you know the order. You should also like mention that you've noticed he's been posting a lot of AMV
Yeah, I
on
like
his
that.
other channel.
I like that.
And then you can use that to get the
His
conversation
channel.
going. And then, so I think you should do this. First, your mic. Start the mic. Then, while you're doing the mic or just / talking, ask him about like just how he's been. Then ask him about his regular YouTube channel. Then mention how like you noticed he's been posting AMVs on his second channel, and just kind of get him talking about it. And then
Second channel name?
that's what the podcast.
What is the other channel name?
It's Yo Boy Trippy. I'll
Uh,
link it to you in just a second. I think the idea of A and B second
okay.
after the microphone Kamui, just because I feel like that might be something he's currently more passionate about. So it's like the biggest lure, I think.
Okay, yeah, okay,
Yeah, then YouTube generally.
okay.
And then, I don't know, 4 is like life or job, I suppose. And then 5 would be
Sure.
podcast.
Yeah.
So, okay, Doc, with all that being said, would you have any way to record this call?
Record what?
This
The
call?
call.
Probably
Whichever.
not.
Even just like
Uh,
a setting
I mean,
on
I
your
have my-
phone would work if you could somehow get Trippy's audio. in there
Yeah,
as
and you
well.
just play it out loud so that
We
you
wouldn't
can
have
like
to play it on the
record
podcast
the
if
audio.
you don't
Your
want.
Mac blast, your computer plays out loud or something.
Yeah, we could, especially depending on what side, we could just not play it on the podcast in general. We could just listen to it for our own selves, but just for closure
best,
at
I
this point.
think
Yeah, we just want to
I have
hear what
my-
he says.
I have my old phone, the one that's cracked and stuff. I could like try to record. Like I just have that. I have that call on speaker, and then you can hear my responses to him.
No,
I think
because
that's the best you're gonna get because I
we
don't
would
know how to
definitely
do
wanna hear
that
him.
because I have a
mean,
wired mic.
you can download like free recording software.
I guess.
We need to hear his responses. Like I was gonna say, honestly, just play it out loud so that you don't have the headphones in if you can do that, and then it will. The other phone can record
I can
what
just
he
have-
says.
So I could just play it out loud, I guess. Yeah.
If you put him on speaker and use your other phone to record it, it might not be the best quality,
Yeah,
but as long as
I
we
can
can
do
tell
that.
what he's saying.
There's the order, anyways.
Okay.
And look, this
It's
isn't going on
just
the
like the-
podcast. We just personally want to know.
Yes. Here's this AMV channel.
But don't say thoughts
I mean,
on
I've been a
Kamui
double agent
Oodie.
before.
You just gotta ask like when you're hopping on the podcast next. I mean, then you could do thoughts on. Yeah, okay,
Exactly.
Oodie, edit the message to say podcast, then thoughts on Kamui Oodie. If
That's
that's
how
not
it
what it
is.
already said, I didn't see it. Cool. Okay, I well, I'm behind you, so I missed it.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I mean, I've helped Oodie with Cam before when they were blocking each other.
True. That was a fun
At least
time.
Cam answered. even when she blocked Oodie, she answered. It was so much
Yeah.
easier to communicate with her.
I guess.
We could also try and see if we could get Cam to talk to him, but like Dux is better because he can use the mic excuse.
He's actually answering Dux. He hasn't even answered Cam, but yeah, I completely agree.
Dux, any chance you think you could see if he'll be down to do this tonight? If
Since
not,
he
No.
answered, yeah.
He's not gonna do this tonight.
Yeah, just be like, hey, would you have time to help me with my mic for a few minutes? If he says not tonight, then,
you
we
do
try
have
a
to get
different
up
night,
at 6 if you need to go
It's
to
like
bed.
11,
Yeah,
and
I don't want to.
Yeah, but this is prime time. Trippy answered a few minutes ago. Like, we have a chance.
uh,
Up to Dux if he can do it tonight or not. But yeah.
Yeah, it's up to you, Dux. But just know.
I mean, I could try tomorrow because it's.
Well, if
Uh,
anything, you could send the message
think I can-
tonight and ask for a couple minutes tomorrow
Yeah.
whenever he's free. That might be even better. Because he just might not be available now,
Yeah.
whereas he could just be available at some point tomorrow or whenever.
I'm pretty sure Trippy and I are in the same time zone, so it would be like 11 for him right now. Right.
Actually, he's in
And
California.
I
Trippy's
think it's like
3
an
hours
hour
behind us.
after.
I think it's 9 for him, unless he moved.
I don't know. It's been months since I talked to him.
You too?
Well, either way, yeah. Just say that, like, see if you say, hey, I was wondering if you could help me with my mic settings or whatever, and just say like, if you have any free time tomorrow, like, I'd really appreciate it, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then get recording
So-
software.
Podcast topics.
Well, speaking of podcast topics, I was actually thinking I was just gonna cut out that last 20 minutes if we end it now, and then we'd be good. That's true. So there you go.
Okay.
We were planning to talk about Boruto Chapter 15, but we never even started. So-
Yeah, it was
I mean, I could just
free
listen
game.
to you guys talk about it out of context.
That's fair as well.
Well, that was gonna be a free game thing because our plan we didn't even know what we were gonna do. It was between Daigo Night Rewrite, movies, or nothing. Then free game texted Oodie, so we're like, okay, I guess we'll just do that. So
Keep in mind, on the weekend when we don't stream. Just want to point that out.
I don't think free game
Maybe-
pays attention to like that.
I
It's
know,
just-
I was pointing that out for us rather than for free game's point. But still.
yeah.
That's to
I
say
mean,
that
if you
we
guys
are here
do
now despite
weekends-
that.
If you guys do weekend streams, I can come on more often.
We don't do weekends.
If we were gonna do a weekend stream, Sunday, like tonight, is realistically the one we would be able to do more often. Friday, Saturday is almost never an option.
I guess that's a note to that idea.
Right.
Because I have work Monday to Friday. I have weekends off.
What about
Yeah.
when's President's
Because
Day
school.
or the voting day? Do you have that off? Whatever that is? The 4th? What day is it? I don't know. 6th? I don't know when voting day is.
Labor Day?
Labor
Election Day.
Election Day?
Election Day?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. Wait, you have that
No, I
as
don't have
work
that
tomorrow?
off.
That's crazy. I thought they...
Yes.
No? What? How? That's a
I don't
school.
think-
Isn't
I
that
don't
like a
think
government
janitors are-
facility? Of all places.
I don't know. How it
I
works.
think it's
Whatever.
because janitors are like exempt from all that stuff because most people would be off and then janitors wouldn't be off, so we can catch up on cleaning.
What do you mean catch up?
I
As
hope
if it
my air
wasn't
quotes
clean
came
at
in through
the
that.
end of the day yesterday. Like, I don't get it. I guess I get dirty today when nobody's there except for the janitors.
Yeah.
I understand.
No, so you have to do your super cleaning. Nobody's here. Nobody's here to interrupt you. You need to super clean it. Oh my gosh.
I can tell Dux very much so loves his job. You know what, Dux?
I
Since
love
no
my
one's there
life. I
tomorrow,
love my
tomorrow would be
job.
the ideal day to print out your Discord profile picture.
And
No,
Nicole
'cause
can
I
be on the
think-
job.
No, I think all the students would be there because
Really?
I work at. I mean, I'm a janitor at a school, so I don't know. Maybe it's different.
Why is it called President's
I
Day when it's the day
definitely
we
don't
vote
know.
for the president? That seems backwards. Like if anything, January
don't know.
6th should be the President's Day, right? That's the inauguration or whatever, their first day in office. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
President's Day is this dumb holiday that because they didn't want to do. So I think it's George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, I believe, are the two. They just, instead of two different holidays for their days, they just combined the two because they were close and called it President's Day.
But like my point is, it doesn't make sense in the current age because tomorrow is Joe Biden's day when they vote who's replacing him. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Right?
Well, it's election day, not President's
Well,
Day.
okay, you're gonna have to tell that to Ash. Or unless he's quoting me saying that I said it. Anyways, I don't know politics. We're
He
done
did
here.
say it, yeah.
Over and out, I guess.
Last politics stream.
Shout out Sally.
We need sour for this.
I'm gonna clip that.
That was my
last part
biggest
for the
mistake
video
is letting
show.
him on.
Oh my god, I can't believe Trippy blocked us. When?